Imagine waking up every morning and the first thing you do is reach for your phone. A quick scroll turns into minutes, then hours. But have you ever wondered, what is this endless scrolling doing to you? Social media, once created to connect us, is silently taking over our lives. From TikTok challenges to Instagram filters, is shaping how we think, feel, and even how we see ourselves. While it seems harmless, social media is affecting our mental health, relationships, and even our future. It's making us addicted to dopamine hits from likes and shares, creating false realities we compare ourselves to. Yet we barely notice the damage until it's too late. This isn't just about losing time, it's about losing ourselves. Let's uncover in 5 chapters how social media is silently destroying your life, and why it's harder to escape than you think. The addiction you don't realize. Social media addiction isn't just a buzzword, it's a reality for millions. Apps like TikTok are designed to keep you hooked. Ever noticed how one short video turns into hours of scrolling? That's not an accident. Platforms use algorithms to feed you content you can't resist, making you crave more. This addiction gives you small dopamine hits, making you feel good temporarily. But the side effects are devastating. Studies show that constant scrolling rewires your brain, making it harder to focus on real-life tasks. Your mind craves instant gratification, leaving you restless when things take effort. Worse, this addiction isolates you. While you're glued to your screen, you miss out on real-world connections. TikTok's quick and endless content loop is a prime example. You think you're watching for fun, but you're feeding an addiction designed to control you. The scariest part? You don't even realize it's happening. The mental health epidemic. Ever felt anxious, insecure, or worthless after using social media? You're not alone. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok show you an endless reel of perfect lives, flawless bodies, and extravagant lifestyles. What they don't show are the filters, edits, and lies behind the posts. This creates a dangerous comparison trap. You start questioning why your life doesn't look as perfect as theirs. Over time, this comparison leads to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. TikTok's trends can make it worse. Imagine feeling forced to join a viral challenge just to fit in, even if it's harmful or embarrassing. For teenagers, the impact is even more dangerous. Social media is linked to skyrocketing cases of body dysmorphia and eating disorders. Instead of empowering us, these platforms are breaking us from the inside. The worst part? They profit from your insecurities, keeping you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt. Destroying real relationships. Social media promises connection, but in reality, it's doing the opposite. Think about it. How often do you ignore the people around you because you're busy on your phone? Social media is replacing real conversations with emojis and double taps. Relationships suffer when we prioritize online interactions over face-to-face moments. People crave validation through likes instead of genuine appreciation. Have you ever posted something just to get attention? That's what these platforms want to make you addicted to approval. Even romantic relationships aren't safe. Studies reveal that TikTok and Instagram can create jealousy and mistrust, as people constantly compare their relationships to fake perfect ones online. Ghosting, breadcrumbing, and toxic trends like public breakups are byproducts of this culture. Instead of building connections, social media is creating walls between us. The irony? We've never been more connected, yet we feel more alone than ever. Social media is stealing more than just your time. It's killing your ability to think and create. Platforms like TikTok push trends so aggressively that everyone starts copying instead of creating. Originality is replaced by a fear of missing out, FOMO. But the damage doesn't stop there. Studies show that people who spend hours on social media struggle with focus. Endless notifications and constant scrolling train your brain to seek instant gratification. Over time, it becomes harder to focus on anything that requires patience, like studying or building skills. Even worse, TikTok challenges and viral trends often promote risky or downright harmful behavior. How many hours have you lost trying to replicate something pointless? Imagine if that time was spent learning something meaningful. The sad truth is, social media is turning us into consumers, not creators. The price of fame. Social media convinces you that going viral will change your life. But at what cost? TikTok stars and influencers often face mental health issues, burnout, and public criticism. The pressure to stay relevant forces them into a cycle of constant content creation, leaving no room for real life. But the real danger lies in how this affects ordinary users. The race for likes and shares makes people take extreme risks, whether it's dangerous stunts, sharing private moments, or becoming someone they're not. Social media fame may seem glamorous, but it often leads to emptiness. And when the algorithm stops favoring you, you're left feeling irrelevant, forgotten, and replaceable. Platforms like TikTok are designed to chew you up and move on to the next trend. In the end, you pay the price for fame that was never real. Conclusion: social media may seem harmless, even fun, but when you step back, it's clear how deeply it's impacting your mental health, relationships, and creativity. TikTok and other platforms are stealing more than just your time. They're taking your peace of mind, your potential, and your sense of self. The choice is yours. Will you let social media control you, or will you take back control of your life?